there, Jay. Zero Pound Giants here. Welcome to another episode of Psycho Behind the Scenes. Everything is in free fall from here on out, guys. The fucking bottom has been knocked out. Shit's gonna be getting dark. Characters are gonna be getting written off, and we're just on a fucking downward spiral. The train is derailing. Everything is wrecking. People are losing their minds. People getting shot and fucking killed. This is the end of the Psycho series. Let's get into it, guys. We got a lot to cover today. Our first video to kick it off, guys, is called Breaking Point. It's very symbolic, and it shows as the mentor is starting to derail, so does the audience, so does everything else on the whole entire show. Uncle Larry is very much the heart and core of the Psycho series. If he goes dark, everything else goes with him. Just a disclaimer, this is my favorite phase of the entire Psycho series. So Uncle Larry is fuming because his trailer got destroyed by Psycho Dad and also, technically, by Aunt Melissa, who ratted Jesse out. So the two people that he already doesn't particularly care for have fucked him over and caused him to lose thousands, tens of thousands of dollars worth of his property. Now, as you guys know, Uncle Larry is one of those bottlers. He's a good character through the whole entire series, but he's been pushed too much, and it's time for that bottle to break. And how do we show that? By Uncle Larry breaking a bottle. He throws the fucking Corona at a clock, and the clock is symbolic of it's time's up. Uncle Larry, it's time for him to fucking go full dark mode. He flips a grill, which is also a perfect mirror image of when Jesse flips the grill when he freaks out, and then Jesse gets kicked out of the house. Well, in this situation, Uncle Larry's running away. So this is a scene, this is a video we've been preparing for a while. I had this in my mind for so long. It's the breaking point for the mentor character. Jesse sees all this and is like, oh my fucking gosh, like this is kind of like what happened with my mom. Everybody has a point. Everybody has a breaking point. Uncle Larry's, you know, he lasts a long ass time, but you know, even the good people, even the nice people, they can be tipped to that level. Now Jesse has to try and be strong for Uncle Larry and try to help him, and he tries to get Uncle Larry to come back, but Uncle Larry leaves. Now Jesse has no clue what to do and decides to just stay at Uncle Larry's house. Custody battle, guys. This was a fucking huge video. This is the long-awaited standoff between Psycho Dad or Real Dad and Uncle Larry or the foster daddy. So they're squaring up. Uncle Larry is stripped of his glasses, which, as we talked about way back when, is the symbol for innocence. So Uncle Larry is no longer innocent, and he also loses the hat and goes full bald mode because the hat is our symbol for power, and Uncle Larry, in my opinion, has lost his power. Uncle Larry's power was in his niceness, his generosity. So from a creative standpoint, guys, this video, it was not only a lot of pressure on me, but it was a lot of pressure on Uncle Larry and my dad, because like this is something that has been building up for so long. It's been this constant like good versus evil, Uncle Larry versus Psycho Dad, and they're battling over Jesse. So like I really wanted to do this fight and this fallout justice. I was rolling around different ideas in my mind. Do I want to have Psycho Dad and Uncle Larry throw fists? Do I want them punching each other? Do I want them fucking on the ground wrestling? Do I want, you know, do I want them to hurt each other? I kept coming back to this same point of I'm trying to tell a realistic story. I don't think I could pull off, like not even movies can pull off, like, realistic punching. Wrestling, I could pull off real, but it wouldn't make sense for two older men wrestling. Like, that's not very real either. So the only thing I think of was just a grab, and it's very subtle, but I think it serves the point where, like, they finally got physical. In a series where you usually don't see people, like, actually physically fighting each other, to see Psycho Dad grab Uncle Larry by the neck and hold him up against the wall, and Uncle Larry's totally, like, fearless. He's like, fucking hit me. Fucking do it, dude. I think that was enough, and we did fucking numerous takes on this shit, guys. For all you aspiring YouTubers out there, we did so many takes, and there were some good ones. There was like some B pluses, some C's in my book. I have a very hard book. If it were up to them, we would have stopped after the third take, but we did like 5, 6, 7, because I really wanted this thing to be perfect. We had been working so hard to get to this payoff and all these payoffs in terms of story and character development. I needed this video to be fucking gold, so I pushed them hard, and they gave me a lot of resistance. They were both miserable by the end of that day. But wouldn't you know it, because I kept pushing, I had good stuff, but I wanted perfect. I got a beautiful take. My dad's just like, go home. It's time to go home, Jess. Time to go home. Completely ignoring Uncle Larry. Jesse being, you know, he's an abuse victim, so he feels trapped. He doesn't know what else to do, and his dad's so serious, so Jesse gets his stuff ready to go. In this final take that I use, I feel like everything we ever wanted said got said between these two characters. Why do you always destroy shit? You you're not teaching him anything. You gotta give your son love. When's the last time you gave him love? And my dad's like, you need to stop coddling him. What do you need to teach him how to go sit out and drink beer? And like, look at your son. Your son, all he does is play video games. You don't even fucking have a relationship with your son. And they're coming to blows, and it's like, oh my god, like people are fucking eating popcorn for this shit. It's so great. One of my favorite lines was Uncle Larry after the chokehold. Uncle Larry's just like, you don't have to go, Jess. And my dad, real fucking serious, was just like, shut the fuck up, Larry. He's not your son. I'm his father. You're not. And it was like, oh, like it was the most like fucking, that pretty much was the focal point of this whole entire thing. He just fucking said it, and it was so good. And then as Jesse, you know, almost like a fucking prisoner that got caught after he like escaped from jail, Dark Ridge Penitentiary, dad has me going back into the vehicle, and Uncle Larry says, watch your back, which is foreshadowing. It's setting us up for Psycho Dad when he's at the pool and needs to watch his back because Uncle Larry's coming in a fucking truck. Here's some behind the scenes of that. Roll that shit.
Did you even think about that? It doesn't matter what I think. Why don't you fucking be a father for one fucking time in your life? Don't even go there about that. Bullshit. You shouldn't destroy my fucking property. Don't even go there. Go ahead, man. Hit me. Hit me. That's what you want? Hit me. I want to hit you, but I'm not going to hit you. You can hit me. I don't do that. You deserve it, but I don't do that. Jesse, pack your shit, let's go. Teach him a lesson, teach him respect. You don't know how to fucking teach him anything. What do you mean I don't know how to? You haven't taught him anything. What do you teach him? Why you gotta go there? Destroy shit out there? Is that what you just When I destroy shit, there's a reason. There's no fucking reason to destroy somebody's property. That's bullshit. Because he don't learn. That's the only way to show him. That is no way to raise a fucking son. Who the hell are you to tell me how to raise my kid? Who are you? This is what you want? Hit me. Fucking hit me. I want to hit you, but I won't hit you because that's what I do. Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay? How's it okay? How is it okay?
I mean, I get that you lost something. But
yeah. Explain to me how it's okay.
I don't know what to say. I've never really done this.
You don't know how to show respect to your kids. You don't know how to show them love. You don't know how to fucking do anything with your fucking. Who the hell are you to even talk to me? What? Is this what you want? Go ahead and fucking hit me, man. Hit me. Hit me. I'm not going to hit you. I'm not that kind of person. Jesse, pack your shit up. Let's go. Now! Jesse, you don't gotta go anywhere, man. Shut the fuck up. He's my son. I'm his father. Fuck. I'm tired of this fucking
It's okay. It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay? It's not okay. Leave him alone. He's my son. I can tell him what I want to tell him. You don't know how to fucking raise your son. You don't know fucking shit. What do you mean I don't know how to raise him? You don't know. All you fucking know is how to destroy shit. That's all you've ever known. The only time I destroy shit is to teach him a lesson. That's it. How do you fucking teach a kid a lesson by destroying his shit? You don't teach somebody something. He can manipulate you in anything, can he? What do you teach him about? Manipulate. Look who's manipulating. You manipulate every fucking thing you do. You don't know how to fucking raise your son. What do you mean? Shit.
Fucking nailed it. And that's why you don't fucking give up, Juggies. Fucking gold. Fucking gold. Alright, let's go have a celebration. I figured I'd cut it anyway, just because I don't have my car keys in my pocket. Alright, it added a nice rasp to it. That was the video custody battle. That was the biggest, most...
Tell Larry we're doing it again.
Alright. It's the sickest prank. We've done it many times. Should I be harsh director? You want to freak out on me?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Right.
I'm gonna try and keep the camera down. So.
Okay.
Uh-oh. No, all this shit's coming back in?
I know.
Because I didn't nail the line at the end.
What the fuck? It was like one fucking word.
What was the line?
You got one word.
Let's just do that one then. Can't you cut it and just do that one? Please? My freaking throat hurts. His throat probably hurts too.
Yeah, you strangled me.
I just want one more.
No, I'm not doing a whole one. I told you one more. We can do that scene again and that's it.
Come on, you know it's a big one.
I don't care. Everything went smooth except for that one. All right?
Would you do it again?
I'm up. I don't care.
I told you that's it. I'm not doing any more. I'll do that one for you and that's it.
What we gotta hit? What did we?
Up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was supposed to be saying, I'm not that kind of person.
Right.
And then I was supposed to say some line about you and the parenting.
Yeah, it was your final dig on them.
Yes, and I forgot it.
I thought you did say it.
No, I just said,
You
I'm
said
not
you're
that kind of
his
person.
I thought you said you're not his fucking father.
Yeah, I did that. But the one before that, I'm supposed to say,
Yeah, what
I'm not
was?
going to hit you. I'm not that kind of person. And I was
Yeah,
supposed to recite the line about,
Kind
I
of
can't
like
even
cutting on
remember
your,
now.
yeah. You're
Cutting about the
on
parenting skills.
them. Yeah.
I didn't catch it because it's like.
So we'll just do that, that one again.
You got your voice, or you
No, I don't have it. It's going to bust.
know something to eat?
No, I was hoping you'd offer us a beer.
Okay, you want a beer?
Something.
You know I got plenty of beer. You don't gotta ask for that. Beer will fill up this
You
stomach.
think so?
Yeah.
How long do we let this go? You can hold it up. You just got pranked!
You know what?
We killed!
No, I knew it.
Did you?
Because the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, they're fucking acting right now. I could tell.
You can tell he was there.
I could tell, yeah, and you.
You can tell I
I
was?
could tell both of you guys were seriously.
How the fuck?
Seriously.
I was almost crying.
The whole time I was like, they're fucking like full of shit right now.
Is
I
that because you
swear.
knew it felt really fucking good?
No, it wasn't that. It's like I thought he hit all his lines. So I was like, as soon as you started going and you were going back and forth, I was like, yeah, I fucking feel like I'm in the video again.
Nah,
Good,
fucking
good,
nailed
good.
it.
That was the good one though?
That was so
All
good.
right, good.
That was so
All
good.
right, Jeff, good job.
Pretzel?
I was just in the room when I was telling Diana, I was like, oh, who's Diana?
Oh, bleep that out, Jesse. Bleep that out.
I was like, I hope this is like take 22, but you know, I exaggerated, of course, and I was like, I think we got it, but I'm not really sure.
No, that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect. That people are gonna watch. I feel really good right now.
Thank you.
It's always
That
good
was-
to do that one extra
Yeah.
one, right? The one that you're like, nobody else wants to
One
do.
extra
and
one,
I know
right?
more.
That we do like 3 times.
Yeah, one left.
It's almost like it's a great thing.
That's why I knew that you guys were full of shit and he was lying because he said his voice was going. I'm like, your fucking voice isn't going.
No, actually it is.
Yeah, but it wasn't that
Yeah,
bad that
no,
you couldn't
not
do it
bad.
again. It sounds actually better when you're actually like losing your voice.
But no, I was saying,
Turn you on, man.
as soon as we nailed it out there, I was like, yeah. But no, it does. It has this awkward effect because, like, yeah, I pushed through, and it could have been. We could have got a shittier take after that.
Right.
But it does show that, you know, if you keep trying, you could succeed. But at the same time, that could have a reverse effect where I'm now like compelled, like, oh, I think if I just keep pushing them every single take, I'll get a better one.
Yeah.
But it's not always the case.
Right.
This one really fucking nailed it. And I looked. You didn't even weren't really looking for me for the thumbs up. But I think you knew anyway.
I seen
which
it.
was interesting.
Seen
I
it.
did. You were looking.
I saw you.
And I seen that
Alright.
finally, and he gave Larry away.
You called him a hypocrite, and I was like, ooh, shit. That's the one that everybody hates to be called that shit.
Yeah.
Jeez, you guys didn't get to see me choreographing this one. We got here at around 3, and it's now almost 7:30. So it took 4.5 hours. You know, you guys think, oh, it doesn't take any work. It doesn't take much, you know, time sacrifice, guys. This was just for like a 15-minute video.
I have the ultimate respect for actors and actresses right now. Really, seriously, after this kind of stuff, because I never really realized is like to get into somebody else's character, to do something that you wouldn't normally do yourself is.
And to get, and especially a
weird.
scene like this where you're delving deep into these
Yeah.
like intense emotions and moments, and do it over and over again, to go from just yourself to all of a sudden that person and freaking the fuck out. it's like, it drains you. And imagine like those 12-hour days that they'll sometimes put in.
I can't.
Right? Craziness.
Feels like a 12-hour day.
It's not over soon enough, is it, Jeff?
These two, next time we see these two in a scene together,
I'm trying to run that motherfucker.
He's going to the pool.
I'm getting wet.
Yep.
Watch your back, Jeff.
Yeah, watch your back.
Coming at you with a truck. This is the last time that you'll get to see a like physical confrontation between these two characters, so it was a big moment, and it's weird that I just said that. It's not really resonating that was the last time.
No, I know, really, right?
And it's not gonna hit for a while. The fact that all these lasts are happening.
Next time, be chilling and grilling, right?
Yeah, next time they'll be in a scene.
Right, you'll be out there chilling and grilling with me, right?
Like I said, guys, every single video is big from here on out. We had this video called Reincarcerated, which is clearly playing up the whole prison route. Jesse's returning back to his cell, and when I went back into my room, I had to do the trick that I did way back in Eagle's Landing, where I was like, I watched a video of me running away. And because I had been realistically sleeping in my bed and using my room, I had to rearrange every little fucking thing in my room to match how it used to look a month prior. Because I knew there's some fucking trolls out there that would be like, the blanket moved, he's sleeping fake. We had both the I'm sorry symbol and the I'm a psychopath on the board in this video. Next, we had the mirror lined up on the wall in the living room. This replaced the play button, which prompts Jess to freak out. The real reason we wanted that is not only is it symbolic of like a reflective thing, you know, mirror is a very important symbol because like you're looking at it and it's like, it's very much an identity thing. Like, who am I? If only Jesse was more self-aware and realized who he was becoming, then maybe he could stop it and not become Psycho Dad. He could kind of control his behavior. We also wanted it from a filming standpoint, so in some shots while Jeffrey's shooting the finale, you could see Psycho Dad in the background, and especially when he gets shot, and it's also a throwback to something we did in Psycho Dad Axe's laptop, where it creates more space in the room, and you can kind of see people in the background when you normally wouldn't see them in that shot. At the end of this video, we have Jeffrey actually being a good big brother, as he has been recently. He's allowing me to vent to him, offering up some advice. Apparently he's moving the next day, and then we even have Jesse revisiting the safe, and that kind of sets him up for his fucking warpath. He needs to get that money out. Where the fuck's my play button? Dad? Where the hell is it? Where's my play button for $1 million?
I don't know where your play button is.
Well, there's not here.
This trailer, internet off the stall burgers, stealing food from them, playing your video games, making your stupid videos.
Is that where we start?
I have no idea where the hell it is. Where's the gun at?
Stop. You say you know where it is? Yeah, I can show you. Hey. How long have you been in bed? What? How long have you been in bed? I just got back tonight. You're a fucking headache. Stop, where we start.
For?
It's not hanging up anymore! My 1 million subscriber... Stop. For 1 million subs, it's been hanging right here this whole time!
I didn't touch it!
Stop, I don't like that.
See that? I screwed up the line anyway.
Stop. Hey, you're a little... Where the hell's my YouTube play button? Dad! That's not... Why the fuck would you even want me back in?
It's not a bullshit rule. And I forgot my line.
Stop.
I'll show you.
You'll show me? What the fuck?
And you're back in the house now.
And now it's not here.
I have no idea. And where's that gun at?
Stop.
You have no idea what the fuck just been happening to me the last few weeks since I left.
I mean, you're living in a trailer.
Yeah. But you don't know what just happened, so...
Did you bring my laptop back?
Stop.
What the fuck are you showing me, dude? I really don't want to.
Nothing.
No,
I just
stop.
wanted you.
What the fuck are you showing me? Nah, stop. I don't like. What the fuck are you showing me, dude? I really don't want to be out. No, stop. She's hated
like
Dad. She would always.
Yeah, it's like enemy of my enemy, that's my friend kind of bullshit. That's what that is.
Stop. Why do you have to say that? Another big video, guys. Bye-bye, Bigbrudda. This is Jeffrey's character getting practically written off. We actually had to take all Jeffrey's stuff, move it out for this video, and then because Jeffrey didn't actually move out, so he had to move all his shit back into his room, and then the deal was we just were never going to enter that room. We were always going to keep the door shut. So now we have 2 fucking people hiding in my house. We have my mom hiding in my house. We got to hide all her shit, and then we have Jeffrey hiding in the house. We got to hide all his shit. Also, just keep note, guys, as shit progresses, Jesse is talking to Dema more and more. Not good. Also, Jesse's hair is down and the beard is full-fledged. This is just to represent the psychosis slipping in. Dude's fucking losing his shit, guys. I wanted to have this hilarious scene where Psycho Dad is just like fucking, he's got a soft spot. He's like borderline tears. He's like hugging Jeffrey. He's like, you were the only hope for the family, Jeffrey. I'm gonna miss you, all this stuff. And Jesse's standing right there just like, what the fuck? So the house that we used for Jeffrey to move out to was just this random fucking house that was for sale. We had drove hours that day to find a house to shoot at. Jeffrey was not happy that day. He was also really anxious when we got to this property because it looked great. But unfortunately, Jeffrey set us up with like, I think he said something about like a sectional. So I was like, fuck, we have to find that kind of house. So like we went there and somebody was like fucking living in it, or like somebody was preparing for it to be sold. So somebody was in the house while we were shooting outside of it, and it was so fucking weird. But we did a few takes of this, and the whole gist of the scene was like, Jesse's like, thank you, Jeffrey, for being a big brother. Like, that bottle up technique, it like really works, dude. And Jeffrey's like, like, what do you mean? Jesse's like, well, when the RV got destroyed, like, it didn't matter too much to me. I just kind of swallowed my pride. And then Jeffrey's just like, dude, like, I didn't mean like that serious. Like, you're not supposed to take it that far. And then Jeffrey, like, the look on Jeffrey's face is just kind of like, oh my fucking god, what have I created? I've created a monster. So Jesse's kind of like, well, you should have fucking told me that beforehand, but in my opinion, the damage has been done already. So they hug, and I think Jeffrey's subs spiked to obscene levels that day. But I got some behind the scenes of this. Roll that shit.
Oh, you lost that one in the destruction.
Oh, stop. But yeah, I was just...
You're just not, you know, you may not be ready for it. I know.
This is what I want.
But I'm just letting you know. There's a lot of things you've been taught over the years, and I need you to understand and to follow through on those things.
Everything I'm taking in steps, I know what I'm doing. Well, I can handle it by myself.
If you need anything, I'm here, you know that.
Yes, sir.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
Are we moving now or what? Are we just gonna cry all over each other? Ugh.
Knock it off. Get in the truck if you're ready to move.
Hey. Nah, stop it. Hell, finally, I could have fucking 4 or 5 bedrooms. That's fair.
That's it.
Oh. Stop. We didn't hear the...
Let that shit go, I guess.
Stop, I had to stop it, yeah. Bigbrudda's moving back in, guys. Sweet. Ain't closed the gate on corn.
I'm back, bitches.
Oh, thought you just moved out. Gotcha. This dude literally packed up his bedroom just for a video.
Just for a video.
Just to fuck you guys up and make you think he's moving out. So that we just wrapped on me and Jeffrey's last interaction till he says, oh, you got 5 minutes, Jesse. Next time I see Bigbrudda, I have a gun to his head.
Wait, you put a gun at my head?
Yeah, as soon as you come to let me out of solitary, I have the gun on you, and I'm just like, keep that fucking camera on me. And I force you to film me shooting Dad.
Wow, you're a dick.
Yeah, that's behind the scenes.
What the hell?
We couldn't find a house.
Yeah, we could not find a house.
Burry Turns had a real estate agent at it, so like...
Oh, whoa.
So we just shot the last scene between both Psycho Dad and Jeffrey and me. Unfortunately, Jeffrey doesn't get a last scene with Mom. I'm trying to think what your last scene with Mom was. That's Corn, guys. He's behind the camera all the time, so this is a nice change of pace. It's hard to be satisfied with these final scenes. I was just talking to Corn about it. It's like, I feel like what show creators feel like, where you want to tie everything up into a nice little bow. However, some characters in some scenarios, I think it might lend to that not being tied nicely. Similar to my last scene with Aunt Melissa, it was like she was super fucking bitchy towards me, and I just look at her and like that was the conclusion of our characters. So she looked normal, yeah. Now me and Jeffrey, our last interaction, technically, you know, we'll see each other again at the finale, but as far as like meat, like dialogue and stuff. I think we got a conclusion with Jesse. We got the big brother. He's definitely been there. And the important takeaway, I think, from this scene was Jeffrey got to see that, like, he created a little fucking monster. He's a saint sinner. Just keep doing behind the scenes so I don't actually have to help. So I'm not too far off from my character.
No, you can help. What?
Oh, I'm just filming behind the scenes.
Generally, Jesse does help. Not like
there we go. Because for them, it's going to be difficult, especially with
real you.
Yeah, because looking at me right now, they're probably like, this motherfucker.
I wish I was done till then too.
Nope, ball's in your court. I mean, you are the main character. It's
too much pressure.
It's not too much because it's all a day at a time.
I know it's a day at a time, but it's still too much pressure.
Plus, you're seeing
because the director
wants perfection for the finish. Because as I've stated, guys, I don't want to look back. You know, we've put so much fucking work and sacrifice into this series, and we've come so far, and we've done such good work. You know, on the way there, we don't want to get sloppy and lazy just for the end, and we want some really good shit. You're not gonna be. Actually, you're not gonna be used too much. Like, it's not gonna be like every single day.
Oh, okay. Well, you were scaring me before.
Like, I think your next scene will
still eliminate. You're starting to eliminate different
characters. Yeah.
And
so
then it starts getting to say, hey, you know, okay, JT's gone. Your mom's pretty much got one more night, roughly. Right.
Right.
Psycho Larry.
He's got maybe 2 more.
Which I was texting back and forth today with him, and he was all worried, you know.
Uncle Chris, you got Uncle Chris coming, but he's sharing a scene with you, though.
Right, but he's got isn't there a farm scene, too?
Yeah, that's probably what I'm shooting tomorrow, and then hopefully Uncle Chris tomorrow night. He's going to try and talk some sense to you. But then I got Juliet for like 2 or 3.
Oh, cool.
So Juliet's taking some of the heat off.
Can you get her for 4 or 5?
No, because people don't like watching that. And then I'm soloing a lot of videos.
Well, that's good then. All right, then I'm not feeling as bad, because I was, you know my
you maybe technically you maybe have like 7 videos left. That's insane for me to say. We have almost we have almost 1,200 videos on the channel. We got like 7 left with your character.
Went to 2 a day.
Idiot.
Yeah. Why'd you go 2 a day? You didn't need to get. You need to let the people.
It was supply and demand.
But wouldn't it be better if you left a gap between your videos?
They're dying right now just having 2 a day. They want 3 a day.
And what do they do? What do they do? You spoil them.
They still complain anyway.
They give you shit.
That's the nature of the business. They're kids. They want more and more and more, and that's good though that they do want that. The problem is, after a couple weeks, I'm not going to be able to give you more and more and more, and it's going to be over. So now we have 2 people to hide. We have Jeffrey and Mom now that need to be hidden, so that's going to get kind of annoying.
But your mom's been hidden for months, so...
Right, so you're kind of used to it. Next, we had a video called Growing Pains, which is double meaning. I mean, a lot of these are double meanings. I don't think I really need to say this one. But it's a coming-of-age story. As Jesse's growing up, it fucking is a struggle, always. And then it's also farm pun, because it's growing anyway. So Jesse visits the farm to find out why Uncle Chris kind of ratted him out when the room got demolished. And remember, this was not supposed to happen. My dad messed that line up. So this was us kind of doing semi-damage control while bringing the farm ladies back into it. Jesse sort of asked for a job. I think he kind of misses the farm a little bit because he has some kind of structure in his life. And I think he also misses the women being kind of like moms to him and caterers. So this video just served as like basically like a farm update and a series wrap for Anita and Nancy. Next, we had a big video called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Uncle Chris is actually fighting for Jesse. This is a series wrap for Uncle Chris. It's great to see Psycho Dad's brother standing up to Psycho Dad. 2 very strong male characters and brothers fighting each other almost like me and Jeffrey would. And it's crazy to see Uncle Chris fighting for me. Like, I love that scene. Unfortunately, there's no getting through to Psycho Dad, and Uncle Chris, all he has to say to me is like, get out, which you're gonna start to hear that more and more. Like, people are like, yo, just get the fuck out of your house. Like, Uncle Larry's already said it to me, but like, how many times do you need to hear this, dude? And this is very important, guys, that theme of like people telling you to get out, because you could hear that from a lot of people in your life. Like, not just get out, but like you could hear people saying like, you need to change this, or you need to do this, or you need to quit smoking, or you need to quit drinking. Your dad's a dick to you, or your boyfriend's an asshole. Like, you need to stop dating him, or your girlfriend like takes advantage of you. You need to stop dating her. Like, you're gonna always hear a lot of opinions, and it sucks because Jesse's pride is so strong because he had to make it so that he could follow his dreams and pursue his passions so strongly because everybody said not to do it. However, when people start telling him to get out of the house, he immediately shuts that out because it's not his decision. And it also bleeds into this whole abuse thing. Like, for abuse victims, like, you're very much, you feel trapped and you feel like you can't escape, you can't break out of that situation. So it's like doubly fucked for Jesse's character. And it doesn't matter how many times you hear it, it's still always gonna feel like it's an impossible task. So Jesse's actually a little bit scared now, and then Psycho Dad even makes new rules where he's not allowed to see Uncle Chris or Uncle Larry. So Psycho Dad's starting to kill off all Jesse's supporters, and it also acts as a series wrap for everybody.
How you doing again? Like freaking 9:30.
I know it's 9:30.
Yeah, I know. What's happening?
I got to talk. He told me you.
Stop, where we start.
He threw me under the bus. That's why I'm here. I told him about that shit with the goddamn trailer. It ain't fucking right. That's private property.
I told him if it was his fucking trailer there, he wouldn't have had it there.
You would have had a worse foot in your ass than you're going to have tonight with that fucking attitude.
Get the fuck out. If you're going to point your fucking finger at me, get the fuck out. Yeah, get the fuck off my property.
Fuck you. I ain't leaving yet.
Take your shit.
I ain't leaving yet.
Take your shit.
Tell him what happened. Tell him.
With what?
With a goddamn phone call.
I told him in there.
I stuck up for that boy.
I told him in there. I told you.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But who cares?
I care. I fucking care. I did you a solid and you let me down. You threw me under the bus.
Don't fucking touch me.
I beat your ass when I was a kid. I can beat your ass now.
That shit ain't happening no more. You know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
Get the fuck off my property. Get the fuck off.
What? Make me. Get me the
Don't fucking push me.
On.
Come on.
You want some?
Don't, man. Don't. You're on my property now. So,
Back off.
Oh, I can't fucking, your trailer. You what? You what?
You fucked up Larry's trailer. This ain't fucking Larry now.
Yeah, so you're on my property and you're going to push me around on my property?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I don't think you're going to do it.
Yep, I know.
Pack your bags. Get the fuck out.
Back off.
Get the fuck off.
Hey, get the fucking camera out of here. This is the whole fucking problem with it, is the fucking camera.
Oh, now you realize it.
I know what it is, but that's what it takes. That's what he's making a living at.
It doesn't matter. Don't even go there.
It don't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Why doesn't it fucking matter?
He can get a fucking job and he can do the camera too.
He don't fucking amount to shit doing anything. But that's what he loves.
I counted on you to help him. And what's he do?
He come up with the goddamn money to pay for that fucking truck. He couldn't do that working on a farm. He can't do that mowing fucking lawns.
But at least,
what is he capable of doing?
Do you think about it? Think about it. At least he could have a regular job and do that on the side. And look at all the money he could have.
Yeah, he could have all that money, but his heart ain't in
Why can't he
shit.
put his education into, use?
I thought that was his education. Was movie making, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he can do a regular job too, and that on the side.
He don't want to do that, Jeff.
He's still in the freaking house.
Listen, you need some fucking help. The boy has asked you. The boy has fucking pleaded with you.
The boy can get a job.
You tore this shit down. He had a job.
It's the only way he listens.
He don't fucking know.
You're getting too freaking excited, man. I'm telling you.
I know, but
let it go, because he'll manipulate you like he does everybody else.
Listen, I had an understanding, I thought, when he left the farm. I thought we were okay. You fucking pushed that.
Thank you for that.
For what?
You just stood up to him for me.
Somebody has to. If he's destroying property, he's putting your life in jeopardy. What am I supposed to do? You're my nephew. God damn it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm glad that you actually see it, that this is what I want to do. And
I don't have fucking stroke fucking sticking up for you. You know?
Thank you.
I got to get the fuck out of here.
And you're serious?
He called me. He called me. I told you I would not lie for you. I promised you.
Yeah, no, and that's fine.
And when I found out he fucking lied, where did I come? I come up to stick up for the principal. I don't care. Okay? Later.
Thank you.
Do what you love. Do what you love.
I'll be out of here.
And get the fuck out of the house.
I'll be out of here in a week and a half.
He's losing his fucking mind. Get the fuck out of the house.
Yes, sir.
All right. Later.
This is the last scene tonight with Uncle Chris's character. Series wrap for Uncle Chris, everybody.
What's up, Juggies?
Say yum yum for everyone.
For all you yum yums out here, I'll see you, I guess, everywhere I go. You've been finding me out. So
Teddy did a good job, though.
Just be cool. Yep. And me and Psycho Dad, we're tight. We just put on a show for you tonight. Hope you enjoy it.
They're actual bros. Like they're not actors.
We kept it quiet for the neighbors.
And if Jesse wasn't doing this, I don't know what the fuck he would be doing. So
there's some truth to it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of truth in all this.
Yep, that's why everyone thinks it's real, because it's true. It kind of is.
Uncle Chris does have a beer hiding behind there. He didn't want to look. He didn't want to.
Well, he drinks.
Didn't want all the little juggies.
Yeah, they'll figure it out when you get old enough.
So. All right. Well, Uncle Chris has got to go home because
it's late.
10 o'clock at night, and I've been on the farm all day.
True, true.
So,
milking the bull.
Yeah, milking the bull.
The nuts still haven't fallen off yet?
No, they're getting close though. Usually takes 3 to 4 weeks. So
Yeah, that was sad.
yeah.
God, that was sad. I seen your face, man.
I mean, it's weird.
Enjoying it.
Yeah.
Juliet probably did that to you, right?
Yeah, technically. Oh man, we're starting to get to the dark days, and I mean, we've been in the dark days ever since the 30 grand got stolen and the divorce happened, and it's just like, I'm a little anxious, but super excited to be done. All right, Jays. A lot of things happening behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, there should be a behind the scenes after the behind the scenes, because there's even more going on that I can just never talk to you guys about. Like they were saying, what the fuck would Jesse be doing if it wasn't for YouTube? And I owe you guys so much for allowing me to tell this story and tell it in such a way where it matters and resonates with people. And I owe you guys everything, and that much is true. I will always love you guys so fucking much. And you're getting that from the real deal, Jesse. I think it was also that night in real life where my dad and Uncle Chris were like ganging up on me, and they're like, hey, look, you need to change the finale to this series. Like, we don't like that your dad's getting shot. It's gonna make the family look bad or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. Trust me. They keep coming, Joey's next big video is Save Yourself, which is the last time you'll see my mom's character. This marks the first time that Jesse's returned to Aunt Jackie's house, which is also a series wrap for Aunt Jackie, since when he lost it to his mom and he had to move all his shit out of there and he left the note for his mom. Jesse still has a lot of resentment for when he got kicked out of Aunt Jackie's house, so he fucking brings it up to his mom and makes things even worse. Jesse actually continuously keeps calling out his mom because he's just so fucking frustrated, and he misses who my mom used to be. And my mom actually is like, you know what? If there's anything you want to say about dad or, you know, shit that's going on in your life, please, I'm all ears. So it sounds like my mom's finally matured, and we symbolically had her take off her black jacket, her hardened shell, and strips down to the white shirt, which is the nice core. The little things, guys. There's a million more things like this. I wish I could share them all to you, but I'm trying to really compress as much as possible with these behind the scenes. So Jesse catches his mom up to speed on everything that's happened, and it's almost like a little recap for all the viewers to, if they haven't been watching the videos, they get let in on stuff. But then my mom busts out the note that I left for her in the ceiling, which, you know, we were sitting on. That was a little seed that we had planted. We're waiting to fucking cash in on that one. In this note, guys, if you ever want to go back, like, watch this video, Save Yourself, and listen to Jesse read this note to his mom. My mom, we performed this fucking beautifully. My mom actually got tears and shit. But the note that Jesse wrote, it was shit he was too afraid to say to his mom, and it really captures the essence of what my character went through during that time. If your parents are divorced or they're separated, going through some stuff, and you're just struggling with growing up and getting older, like, this note really captured that. Or if you have a dad with anger issues, it really fucking captured that well. The big end to this video, the big kind of climax, is when Jesse's mom basically tells him that she has been afraid of Jesse, and that was one of the reasons why she had to get out of the house. It's not only was Psycho Dad bad, but and we got kind of more of a recap too, where my mom's bringing up Thanksgiving, she's bringing up torching the Christmas tree, she's bringing up all these moments, or when I smashed a bottle over Jeffrey's head, where she saw Psycho Dad in me, and that scared her. And obviously when Jesse hears that, it really fucking irritates him and messes with his head. Jesse does not want to be his father. That's the last thing he wants to be. So that is not a good feeling. And when people think these things of you, it's almost like you just feel like you have to become that person. So Jesse's struggling with this. They hug. They actually kind of have somewhat of a good moment. And my mom said, you have to get out. Save yourself. Get out of that house. And like I said, you're going to keep hearing that. And Jesse knows he has to get out. But like, at what cost? You know, what's it going to take for him to do that? And then Jesse shows his mom Dema, and she's just like, what the fuck is that? So that kind of just, it shows everything right there. When Jesse starts showing people Dema, it's like, all right, it can only go downhill from here. Definitely got some behind the scenes from this night. Last year, my mom, very emotional. Roll that shit. And this is the goodbye to Psycho Mom. No, just Mom. She only had one minor tantrum where she divorced Dad. Not a big deal. As you can tell, Jesse's not his normal self with this scene. This is not a scene I've been looking forward to. And I told Corin, I was like, I don't know if it's a mix between like me knowing it's the end of your character, like in real life, and also me acting in character where I don't want to see your character right now. I think I kind of feel that way, and it's interesting. I'm very much my character right now, and it feels really awkward. And this is the house that I was taken from me, so it's weird to be back in here, even just going over this. As I've been saying, maybe in a previous behind the scenes, I'm really gonna be particular about this last scene with my mom's character. This has been unmoved, Juggies. This is the letter that I have placed up here at the end of, I forget what video that was. There's no excitement to be shared.
This makes me cry.
The power of words.
Jeez. Is that what we're gonna go for? Whew.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be...
Well, you'll have it. Are you gonna read this to me?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's gonna be an emotional scene. This is the end. I want it to be emotional. Hopefully we get this, the first take, because, you know... I'm usually not one for white walls. I very much liked the room that had all that paint splattered on it. It reminded me of blood. Okay. I fucking fell through the attic. I think I told you that. You...
Did she eat all of it?
Hey, Mom.
Jesse,
Hey,
just
Jackie.
let yourself right on in.
These dolls, hey, these dolls, you like these dolls? That's something else, right? It's a little bit like a little Chucky thing going on. You know who Chucky is? Yes, I don't like puppets because it makes me feel inferior. You can't really shove your hand up my ass and control me. Then again, nor would I want that. What the fuck? This is where actually there was blood coming from the ceiling.
You want a peanut butter sandwich?
No thanks. Blood coming from the ceiling. Was it your blood, Jesse Ridgway? It was not, you sick fuck. But I think we'll have you hang out here. Up in the attics where we had the seance.
What are you doing? Critiquing?
Just looking around. Dear Ma, I don't think you'll ever find this letter, but if you do, which you did, ... etc. and it goes on to say some more shit, which we both already fucking know.
Jesse!
Ma, this is stupid. This really is.
It's not stupid. I want you to say these things to my face. Read it.
Just know I'll be okay. And I am. It's been really hard for me to just sit back and see you and Dad fight all the time. It really upset me. I wish I could have made everything better. I tried. And maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe if I was better, maybe if I was a better son, you guys would have been okay. I wish some things never happen. I wish this never happened. I just want everyone to be happy and get along and do what they want. Sorry if I'm kind of just rambling. I really don't like growing up. I'm scared. And I don't want to upset anyone. But I also just want to do what I love. I just wish I could count on you like the good old days. Have fun and play games together when things weren't so serious. But things changed, so I learned. But things changed, so I learned. Yeah. And some not for the better, and sometimes that's okay because you just have to smile anyway and pretend that it doesn't affect you. I guess that's what you did. I don't want you to pretend anymore, Mom. I'm grown up now. We don't need each other. I don't need you. It's clear you don't want anything to do with me. Maybe it's because I remind you of Dad. You never had to say it. I feel it. I love you, Mom. I need you to know that. I'm just hurt, but if there's one thing I can prove to you, it's that I am a man and I am not him. Love, Jesse. P.S. Home hasn't been the same without you. not... I hardly even remember writing that. That was like 3 months ago. I don't actually feel that way. I was venting. I was just writing. I just kept writing, and I was upset, and I
think that what you wrote is a little bit true. I was seeing your father and you.
Don't say that.
I saw him in you.
Don't say that.
And sometimes I saw him in your brother, and I had to leave.
How can you say that? I am not him. I don't know how I could say that. I'm just not. I'm his kid, but I'm not dad.
Jesse, you have showed signs, like on Thanksgiving. You remember?
You don't need to bring that up.
You reacted.
What did I do?
You reacted with anger, and you flipped the whole table, Jesse.
Because he said I wasn't part of the family, so of course that's how I would react. How would you react? He threw a fucking turkey at me.
I would be angry, but I would not flip a table. And then Christmas, you burned a Christmas tree.
I didn't get what I wanted.
I always gave you what you wanted.
I didn't know that you had that for me until after it was just a tree.
That's not the point. You don't burn a Christmas tree. That's anger. That's destruction. That's something that your father would do.
That was 2 holidays, and you know holidays are bad because it's the family.
You smashed your father's trophies.
Because he smashed an award of mine, one that meant a lot.
There you go. This is what I see. This is what I saw.
And then he kicked me out of the house, Mom. You gonna take his side?
I'm not taking sides. I'm trying to explain why I left. I mean, and then the last straw, you hit your brother over the head with the bottle.
That was self-defense. He was attacking me in corn. He threw me up in a net.
You can't see any of this? What is this?
It's the old Emmett head. This is from the room, and I put it all together.
What are you talking about?
This is like a thing that I made, and it's like, we've been through a lot of shit.
You talk to this thing?
It's like a stuffed animal, basically. It's like, I don't know, you said I need a vet, and I do.
Yeah, but talk to a real person, not to something like this. How about if we just put this outside, okay? I don't like this at all.
If you're doing that, I'm gonna go too.
Jesse, don't rely on something like that.
We've just been through a lot of shit. This thing's like been with me through some crazy things. Like when the trailer got destroyed, when like the room got destroyed, this has helped me through things.
Alright, just as long as it doesn't go further than that.
Yeah, I don't know where else it would be.
I don't know. It's just very strange, Jesse.
Dunsies.
All right.
A little psycho behind the scenes. Hand us off to Corn. But as a series wrap for Aunt Jackie for onesies.
Yes.
So what?
Hi, farewell.
Yeah. We had to get a final taste. But special thanks to her for letting us use the house and just being accommodating. You know, she was fetching us water and coffee just even for this scene and extra peanut butter. So that's been very valuable. And then series wrap for my mom, which is crazy.
I get to smile. Hi, Juggies.
And it's not even like we've done these series wraps for other characters, but this is legit. We won't see you again. Until you're out of character, which is weird. You finished your arc. You feel like your character has gone through the full evolution. She went from the angel coddling enabler for Jesse to then, you know, standing up for herself to that breaking point of the psychosis, psycho mom to her husband, the divorce, and then going through her little journey to Uncle Larry's house. Her brother's hooking her up just as he would help out Jesse, and to Aunt Melissa's, where she started to be influenced by the negativity, and she's so vulnerable at that stage. So your character started to harden and become very against anything related to Jeff or Jesse and all that stuff, because we just learned in this video, which was important, that my mom did really look at me as dad, and my destructive tendencies and how I react to things is not good. It's not something that you not something an adult would do, or even a kid. Just a shitty kid too. And you know, we saw you stand up for yourself, leave Aunt Melissa, come here and with your sister and take this house for your own. Whatever you had to do to look out for yourself, and then even in the end, you were able to shed away the shell, and which was important because you are letting yourself feel things again, which is dangerous, which is scary for your character after being hurt so much and not listened to and respected by her husband.
She survived.
She survived, and then she can almost be open and love again. And even when it comes to Jesse's character being so close to Dad, and it just shows she's going through it all. That's concerning, and it's where my character
That's
goes.
crazy.
Yes,
That's a
it
little
is.
cray cray. And it's just cool. I still love the whole demo as a thing. Like that came out of nowhere and has developed into this.
She's like a little robot kind of thing. Look how the feet are. It's a little
Kill your father, Jesse. You should kill your father. You should kill your... And this is actually going to influence me a lot, even though it's just myself talking me into it.
I don't like the face. Look at the face. It's scary, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's like really strange.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Here's the third peanut butter sandwich.
So wasteful. PS4s, rooms, trailers, and
I don't
now
want it.
peanut butter on one slice of bread. To keep it original. Our next video is a Buzz episode, guys. It's called Reflection Pool, and the pool has been a little bit of a symbol, whereas, you know, the water is also much like the mirror, where you look into the water and you can see yourself, and it's important for Jesse. Is like, look at yourself, and now get the fuck out of there. But Buzz and Jesse are supposed to clear out the pool. Jesse ends up, like, jumping up and down on the pool cover, which then encloses around him, and he almost fucking kills himself, drowns himself. Once again, very symbolic, you know, Jesse jumping up and down until the ship breaks, gives way, and then he's ruining himself. Then we're playing even more pool on the PlayStation 4, which is a game called Hustle Kings, which there's a little bit of meaning behind the fact that it's called Hustle Kings, because this was a game played back when me and my mom and Corin were in the gaming room, and me and Corin were lying about what happened with Jeffrey, so we were the Hustle Kings. But in this scene, we were playing pool and kind of cleaning up the pool because, well, we're foreshadowing the pool destruction. So Buzz stands up to Psycho Dad, much like Psycho Kid smashes TV, and Buzz gets next. He's the next person to get written off the series. Buzz is like, yo, you need to get the fuck out of there. Then, in rare form, Psycho Dad does not destroy the PlayStation 4. I mean, mainly because I promised the fan that would send it, I wouldn't let it get destroyed. But also, maybe it's Psycho Dad trying a new tactic. Like, he always breaks consoles and Jesse gets them back. Maybe if I just take them away, which he does that later on with my stuff in my car, maybe that'll teach him a lesson. He's trying anything he can, and that also means, let me fucking try and cut off every single nice influence, enabler, coddler in Jesse's life. Fucking crazy. I got some behind the scenes of this video. Roll that shit. Hey there, Jay. Zero Pound with Giants here. Stop, man, I don't like that. Yeah, this is it, man. This is what's left.
What the fuck? You know, all the hard work we put in this fucking room, and...
Wow, you completed the training, man.
Oh, that was only training? That's probably why it wouldn't fucking work, alright.
Alright, we'll stop.
You should be a better father to this kid,
Oh,
you know?
should I be a better father?
Oh, yeah, you should. You almost killed him in the freaking morning building and destroyed the building.
Don't even bring that
up. And you
up.
want to get on me for the fucking extension cord.
Yeah, I do.
It's on GFI extension. It's on a
It
GFI
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
Why are you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him. I'm just looking out for him because you're
Yeah.
like, you want to try. You almost like killed him in the fucking morning building. You're getting on me about almost like electrocuting him. That GFI looked pretty
Oh,
cool.
cut it out. What? Don't even go there. Get the hell out of my house.
You want to start shit with me too?
Yeah,
Oh,
get the
fine,
hell out.
fine. I'll get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Seriously, you know what? You need to be a better fucking father than him because my dad would never destroy
Well,
my
get
shit.
your ass out my
Yeah,
driveway and
fine.
go talk to your dad. Tell him how great of a
Yeah.
father he is.
Oh, I probably will. He probably,
Yeah, yeah.
You'll have to go.
Yeah, fine.
Buzz, you don't have to go.
I'm out of here, dude.
You don't have to
All
go,
right,
man.
see you, Buzz. Take care. Have a great day. Yeah, get the hell out of the driveway. I don't want you seeing her again.
You already made that very clear. She's not coming back here.
I don't want you to see her ever again.
You can't.
All she does.
You can't, Dad. You can't enforce that shit.
Yeah,
You think you think you saying that's gonna stop me from seeing my girlfriend? She graduates in like 2 days.
You heard what I said. You do what you want, but you heard what I said. You live in this house, you go by what I say. I'm here to make a man out of you.
Yeah, you said that. That's all you've been saying. It's like, why the fuck do you even want me back? I'm seeing my girlfriend. I don't care what you say. You want me to be a man? Well, I think you need to get a clue on what a fuck a man is. Behind the scenes.
I got my pajamas on.
So I'm naked. My mom's here. Guys, we just finished shooting Reflection Pool, which is Buzz's last video. There he is, guys. Special thanks to Buzz. It's a series wrap for his character. Yeah. It kind of came out of nowhere. It's all ending so fast. It's weird for us too, Buzz. It's weird for
hopefully this video will give me to 100K or at least more.
Yeah, get this man to 100K if he's not by the time this behind the scenes comes out, which could be a year from now, who knows. Jesse's got all his people in his corner. You know, my mom, Uncle Larry, Jeffrey, Uncle Chris, Buzz now, everybody fighting up in arms to save Jesse from his evil father, but not even Buzz couldn't take him down. Buzz got swatted away.
We were shooting Mario Brothers too. Shoots me a text, like, I don't know, man, I don't know if I want to do it. Well, I had to kick his ass back into shape, and when he did his, you know, keep pedaling video, I was like, yeah, man, that's right, keep pedaling. Yep. Don't forget that guy give you the extra push. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I started to get fed up. I wanted to do a series called Hydro Tactics. It was an ambitious prospect with a lot of cast members. I had like 8 people here, and 2 people didn't show up the first day, so I ended up calling it off. I hated people after that. I was like, fuck everyone. I did my cloning series by myself, but then Buzz was like, yo, man, come on, let's give it another shot. Kick me back, and you know, here we are today. And you know what? Hey, Jesse, you wanted to swear something else again? So. Fuck yeah, man! That's what I wanted to hear.
Hey, Buzz, great job, man.
Thank you. Yeah, see?
No anger, see?
No anger.
Woo!
Yep. He's not a real psychopath. He's a cool dude.
Also, like,
hey guys, been here the whole time.
Whoa.
What?
What are you doing here?
All about acting. All about getting them shots. All about getting that proper takes and shit.
Next video is called Unsalvageable, which is a meaning for basically there is no hope left. Like, not only is Uncle Larry unsalvageable, he's going down the dark path, but also just the situation in general. Like I said, the train is derailing. So we go to visit the RV, which that's what the title's talking about as well, and Uncle Larry's just fuming about the damages. He's looking, he's absorbing all the darkness, all the demons. He's like, okay, this is fucking broken. We got Jeffrey's broken laptop, which is the 3rd. We've completed all the 3 laptop breaks, all the 3 Jesse borrowing the laptop and then it breaking. Uncle Larry keeps saying, oh, I'm gonna handle this, Jess. Like, Jesse's talking about suing his dad, which would be great. I'd love to see a psycho court scene. But Uncle Larry's like, no, I'll handle this. So Lord knows what he has in mind. But Jesse, out of nowhere, says he's holding on to this hope. He thinks Psycho Dad can change. And the only reason he thinks that is because Uncle Chris has changed. Uncle Chris was a genuine fucking hard ass when they first started talking. And then, wouldn't you know it, Uncle Chris was on his side and fighting for him. So if he could change the heart and mind of Uncle Chris, then he could do it with his dad. Uncle Larry seems to think, well, that's not really possible. Some people don't change. And then Jesse's like, well, Uncle Larry, you've changed. I mean, you're all about the YouTube life now. And also, look at you. You're acting so fucking pissy. So that is the ultimate irony, is Uncle Larry has changed. But can Psycho Dad change? That's the real question. It's clear Jesse and Uncle Larry's relationship is not that good by the end of this video, because Jesse tells Uncle Larry that he can't really see him anymore, and that just pisses him the fuck off. My dad said he doesn't really want me coming over or you coming to the house. He just doesn't, it's not a thing anymore.
You're fucking kidding me, right? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, like, seriously, Jesse. I mean, everything I fucking done for you and everything, it's like your dad tells you you can't come in, or I can't see you and you can't see me, and you're okay with that?
It's his house. I'm in his house now.
But you're a fucking adult, right?
Yeah.
So you're good with that?
No, I'm not good with it, but
if you're abiding by it, then you're good with it.
For the RV, I need to give him back.
Are you fucking kidding me, Jesse?
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck do I need keys for? What do I need them for? There's no RV left. What is left there? There's no doors left.
I know, you gave me them and I
don't
give
give
them back.
A shit about the keys. What do I care about keys for? What are they doing for me? They're not doing anything. I mean, that's stupid. Give me fucking keys back. Are you kidding me? Really? Alright. Shit.
So it's in the...
So it's in?
I really love this video. It's called Psycho Dad's Breakthrough. I originally wanted Psycho Dad's parents to play a bigger role in this. I think I've said this before, but especially for this video. Like, no better way to get an origin of Psycho Dad than from Jesse visiting his grandparents. And since you guys have seen the doc now, my mom is actually in the documentary, so it was kind of frustrating that she was in the documentary, but then she didn't want to be in the YouTube series. It kind of sucked, but there was a huge opportunity there, so instead of getting them involved, we had to get it from Psycho Dad's mouth himself. We had this great Switzerland foreshadow in the attic while I was looking for the PS4, and then while looking for the PS4, I re-find the Nintendo cartridge of my dad's favorite game. This prompts my dad, and we get a heart-to-heart, and we actually learn Psycho Dad's upbringing. Like, I guess he got video games stripped away from him early, he had to get a job, and he's telling Jesse, like, you gotta be realistic. This is how it was. Like, we played outside, and like, played sports, and like, did actual manual labor. Like, just let it go. And when Psycho Dad and Jesse had this conversation, it was actually pretty chill, and then Jesse goes back into his room, he's like, oh my god, I just broke through to my dad. Like, we just had a heart-to-heart. I knew it. Fuck Uncle Larry. I knew I was right. Like, I could change people. So it actually, there's a little bit of hope suddenly. Then we had a video where I ended #MMM. This was just something I did because everything was ending. I wanted to give it that feeling of finality. Next, we had a video called Apartment Hunting where I visit Mark, and it's almost like Jesse's exploring what would have happened if he pursued renting an apartment versus buying a house. This is the last time we see Mark's character as a friend, and we just have this really fucking freaky scene where Mark meets Dema and it's just like, oh.
What's in the bag?
Nothing. Just stuff.
I don't believe you guys. Let me look.
I don't believe.
Alright.
Not a gift in my friend's bag.
Is it ridiculous?
A little bit, yeah.
What's the toothbrush in? Deodorant.
I was just planning on sleeping over Mark's.
Oh, I didn't know you were staying over.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up with this?
He was planning on having a few girls over, so you never know.
Oh, yeah. He was talking about that. Yeah. Don't throw it to me.
Sure you going there?
Yeah. I told you yesterday I was going to Mars.
You know I'll find out.
Yeah. I'm getting an apartment, Dad.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Dude. He said they're having a girl sober.
That's all I was like, you know, me and Mark.
Holy shit.
Wow, who's that?
How about you just come into mine and then when we go to leave, we'll wait till he's gone and then come. So.
Where do you see this?
Killed it.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was good.
Was it?
That was really good.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. Oh, I was actually getting shaky. I had mentioned that. It was like, I was struggling, man. Because every time he turned the camera to you, I was like, going through, I was like, I said this, what's next? Okay.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now in my head. I think everything was hit.
I think
Pretty sure,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. I think I slipped it in that line a little bit earlier than I wanted to, but all of a sudden,
the kill line,
yeah,
it started to turn into that, and it was like,
it came out, and then I almost flinched a little bit, like how's early.
throwing the brakes.
But no, I think it would have fit.
Now, yeah, I think if you did throw on the brakes, then it would have found its way into an unnatural point.
Yeah,
and I think you
it
did a
seemed
good.
right then.
It did.
We were talking about the room, but yeah. But when I said I was getting shaky, I was like, my heart was racing. I was like, geez, what is this?
It's been a while.
Are you still filming?
Yeah. This is a series wrap. After this next shot for Mark's character, who's been, as we just said off camera, he's been aloof.
I'm aloof.
Yet he's been entrusted with a key moment to slap Jesse back into action. We had to go to the alumni, the clutch.
I'm rusty.
What is the veteran? The Rigid Studios veteran.
Don't drink that water. Did you try it yet?
This is the same water I've been drinking, Mark.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Which has tasted like ass. So yeah, guys, Mark's pretty much done except for one more shot where he gets to meet Dema and be like, yo, what the frick, this dude's gonna kill somebody.
We made Dema.
And you even did a foreshadowing unconsciously talking about taking my license.
I heard him say that. I was like, oh shit.
I lose my car in like maybe a week, give or take.
Do you really?
Yeah, so that's,
yes!
that's good.
Boom,
I didn't even know.
See, he just goes off of feelings and
yeah.
the story flows. That's good. Well, Psycho Dad Crashes Wild Land Party.
That's the first one I was in.
Yeah,
that was the first one I was in of this series.
And it was, I mean, just thinking about that scene, that was important because Corn and Mark literally held me off from about to fight my dad. Which now Jesse is about to.
Which it seems like you've been trying to suppress for a while now.
Yeah, and you were suppressing me there though, and now you're trying to get me to express.
This is true. This is like Game of Thrones stuff. We got these characters switching.
Yeah,
and now it's all gonna come to a head.
Yeah, we were just talking about how I love this series so much because Jesse and Uncle Larry's character go from being the good guys to the ultimate fucked up people. And then my dad and Jeffrey come out looking actually not as bad. My dad's the only convoluted character, but we've just been having some face-saving moments where it's like, oh, that's justified. He doesn't want his son to go out in the real world and be a piece of shit. And, you know, Jesse's done some pretty scummy things over the course of this.
He's like Tywin Lannister.
A little bit, yeah.
Tyrion.
Yeah. Same height, though. He will not be on the shitter when he goes, though. That could be the extended cut.
And it works for the story because now that I've moved, I legitimately am not around anymore.
Right, this isn't just for the series.
Which sucks in real life. Like, I don't like not seeing these guys all this time. It's garbage. So it's like an actual reunion. It's not like, you know, I just saw you yesterday at lunch, now you need to pretend like I haven't seen you. Like,
right. It's all very real.
For the story because I moved during the filming of this.
Yeah, that's it. For Mark, guys, the series ends in literally like 2 weeks. We probably won't see again until after shit hits the fan. I kill my dad and flee to Switzerland. Lord knows what that's really going to consist of.
I am hyped to see him kill his dad. Oh, let's go! That's exciting.
Oh man. Then we had a video called Hang In There where I'm at Juliet's and I actually have some behind the scenes where I gave Juliet Hamilton tickets. This I released almost a year ago. If you want to watch that video, that's on my main channel. But in this video, we had our suicide pun, Hang In There, and we also had Juliet sing an encouraging song to my character. Next we had Juliet's final video where she's getting written off. It was her actual graduation day and she was kind enough to let me film on that day, which was awesome. But it marks a period of big change. There's a lot of crying and it feels very much like an ending. And we had this epic foreshadow of Jesse's room being cleared out in here because Juliet's room is cleared. The Psycho series was very much a coming of age story, so to see Juliet's character graduate college and say goodbye to all our friends was extremely important. And whereas in, you know, the Psycho series started because Jesse graduated college, the character, and wanted to pursue gaming and YouTube. So Juliet, in many ways, is almost like the spiritual successor to the Psycho kid, because Juliet just graduated college, and now she's pursuing music, and it's something that is in the arts, so people don't really respect it as much. So it's very interesting. Maybe if there was a sequel to the Psycho series, it would be about Juliet now. It's like a passing of the torch, and you almost get to see what it was like when Jesse graduated college through Juliet without actually seeing the Jesse stuff. Next, we had a very huge video called Vacancy, where Jesse returns home. Psycho Dad found out he was at Juliet's because this motherfucker has a tracker on his car. Dude's fucking insane. The sad thing is, like, actual parents do this shit. Like, they activate Find My iPhone where they can track you with GPS all the time, or they have actual, like, fucking car trackers. So Jesse gets into his room and all his stuff is missing. Like I said, like, Psycho Dad's starting to take away things instead of destroy them. Apparently, he put it all into storage. So Jesse is, like, officially in a fucking cell now.
That you go, oh, I'm in misery, but you can't see that. Oh, that's it.
Hey there, Jay. Cleansing the room for Vacancy. This is when I get back. We already, I didn't get to do a series wrap, but that's a series wrap for Juliet Riley, the girlfriend character, who's actually my girlfriend. We had a song that she did for me called Carry You, which I had her make that just for the sake of my character in the series and as a part one to our two-part produced song for the series. I'm clearing the room out. That's right, I clear out my own room. That's all part of it, and I'm perfect. Like, it sucks. It's like, oh god, like I had all those posters set up there, and like I had my whole collage over here, and then what the fuck am I gonna do for the next 2 weeks? This shows, and look at the hair, guys. I had to show the Juliet's graduation, senior ball. The amount of judgment that gets passed towards a person's appearance is sad, and I think, I mean, that even speaks for itself. You guys judge so fucking hard. You judge my character so much, and once again, it's not even who I really am. It's just a perception of me, so it's sad. I hate that I look like this. I do. And people think it's just me, but no, it's a fucking character, so I look crazy. Dema is in the car, right where she needs to be. She's safe from being vacated. Also, my sword is under the bed, which I'm gonna have contemplations about stabbing my dad with, and you guys are gonna see that. And then Corn's also gonna get the sword, so I'm gonna make an exchange for him. It's my one good that I have that I can barter with Corn for his laptop. A couple years ago, when I set out and I said, hey, June 2016, it's when it's over. I remember telling people, they'd be like, how long are you gonna do June 2016? I'd say it like surefire, like no doubt in my mind, June 2016. And when I made that date in my mind, it was also partly because of Juliet's graduation. I was like, I know she's graduating, so it's gonna be convenient. We both finish our things and then we can do whatever after. But it was also, I think I've said it before, the relative size of my channel. Like, I'm going to VidCon in a few weeks and people are like, oh, I'm gonna expose you when I get there. And it's like, no, I wouldn't be going if I thought that was gonna be a thing. Or like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I knew I needed to end it before this year's VidCon, or else it's gonna be too difficult to keep maintaining this hoax or this lie. So that was another reason why June 2016. But the fact that in 1 week it'll be June, and then a week after that it'll be over, blows my fucking mind. Tomorrow, Uncle Larry's going into the pool.
Oh, I gotta clean this up. What am I gonna do for the next 2 weeks?
Most YouTubers will show you all the good shit and hide the bad, and then sometimes the bad leaks out. However, in this universe, you guys see all the fucking bad and the good leaks out, and now you're gonna find out that it's gonna be a big fucking, the dam's gonna break, and then suddenly you'll have a flood of like, oh, this is a really good person who's just trying to tell a story. Episode 49 and 50 are very much, 49 is the Psycho Kid Kills Father. That is the Psycho video, and then it's cool because the Psycho update, for the first time, the update is a Psycho video in of itself, and that's Psycho Kid Flees Country, so that's pretty neat. And it's almost like episode 49, me killing my dad, is the finale, and then 50 is the epilogue itself, in a way. And a music video, and I can't wait, and I hope we fucking crack the top 10 charts with Battle Cry. We're gonna shoot the shooting like 3 days ahead of time. Go to the cops, tell them that this is happening, because like I said, they've been up our ass. We're gonna go to them, be like, hey, you know, I'm about to kill my dad. I'm turning myself in. So you may get a couple calls, or you may get a lot of calls just for like 2 hours. I'm only gonna have it out for 2 hours. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna film it beforehand. I'm gonna start double stacking videos. It's gonna be really hectic. And then I'm gonna release the killing while we're in Switzerland. Things were gonna be a little different before the cops started getting involved. So we're gonna shoot the shooting, have that come out while we're in Switzerland, so that way I can have the fleeing come out 2 hours later, and it kind of answers that question of, is it real or fake? You know, my biggest concern is finishing this story. If I'm unable, which I swear to God, I will make it so that I am able, even if I have to go to fucking jail for it, for whatever reason. But this ending's happening, the story's being told, and that's #1 priority. But however, #2, I'm starting to get concerned with, how's everyone gonna react? I have no idea. It's exciting and scary, but I think you guys will be alright. I think we'll all be good. Living the character. Literally gonna be in a prison cell already, so what the fuck's the difference? I'm excited. We're gonna have "you should have listened" on the board right up here. So it's like, you should have listened ... and that's in reference to my dad saying, like, should have listened to me. But then it's gonna look like you should have listened ... I'm a psychopath. Anyway, sometimes I say these things, I'm like, it's really cool. Like, I start geeking out about these things, and you guys probably don't get it, or maybe you do, and you're like, that is really cool, Jesse. That's cool you made this, but it's my baby. And you know how dads are, or like moms are with their kids, and they're like, oh, my kid's the greatest kid in the world. That's how I feel about the Psycho series and and it's not just the 50 episodes, it's the whole entire last couple years. I really feel connected to it, and I think it has a lot to do with me living the life and just the amount of time where it's unlike any other show where you get 1 episode a week. And actually, yeah, that's a good point. You get 1 episode a week, right? Maybe an hour. some depending on the show, or you know, it could be a 30-minute episode, and you get that once a week, and you get a season of like 22 episodes, so 22 times like 30 or something, or maybe even like Game of Thrones, where it's like 10 episodes, 10 hours of content. This, you get 2 videos a day. Sometimes it's 20-30 minutes a day, and so that's like an hour every day. So after just 10 days, you have 10 hours of content. That's a whole season, or that's a whole few months worth. So you have so much fucking character development, and that's so important to tell this story. But you guys think it's real, which is awkward. So it's like you guys are unable to appreciate that. And it's 2 every day. We don't get a break. I don't get a moment to where I'm like, all right, let me plot out some key points in this video. Well, I do that, but it's like I don't have time to write out a script. I don't have time to, you know, choreograph the most minute details, and we've been pretty fortunate with how well everybody's performed and just how we're telling the story. I think it's been really valuable. But yeah, no breaks and nothing, and I'm just excited for this to be over, and I want you guys to appreciate just how much has gone into this. And I think I stressed that in every behind the scenes, where it's just like shit's crazy. Lord knows what I could do with like an episode a week. Like that to me right now, like if that's all I had to worry about was like doing 1 TV show, an episode each week for a season, like holy shit, man. Like after doing 2 a fucking day, and you actually paying like people a certain amount of money and everything, and you have a whole crew instead of me just doing fucking everything, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. I like, and it's also with like movies, you know, movies really, you only get an hour and a half worth of content, or 2 hours, or like 3 hours if it's like Lord of the Rings or something. But with TV shows, it's interesting, like Netflix, say like a show Orange is the New Black, where they release the whole season at once instead of each week. And I think that's pretty valuable, and that's kind of what I want to do with Psycho Kid Kills Father and Psycho Kid Flees Country. I was going to have them come, you know, a few days apart, and you know, have that suspended belief and like, oh shit, he actually killed him, where'd he go? He's in Switzerland. But and instead it's bang bang. It's like instead of Orange is the New Black comes out 1 a week, it's that whole season at once. And if you notice, whenever a new season of Orange is the New Black comes out, it's all over the internet. It's all over because it's all at once. It's like a fucking dropping an atom bomb, a nuke, instead of just like little bombs. It really have that culture shock if you had bang and then steal the money and leave in a music video and a reveal. It's like bang bang. And it's like holy shit. I think that'll increase the chances of going viral, although I think the 2 independently will do it. And also if I wish I was still able to do the killing and let it stew for a few days and then the fleeing. I think that would be really powerful. Would have got a lot of news coverage and everything, but with just the fucking police and you guys having to call and shit, kind of takes away from it. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to see Juliet till after the series is over, and that's weird. That's weird to me. I'm going to look very different then. My haircut short and everything. I miss this character. I'm going to cry a lot. I'm going to be really upset. I think other people will be too. That this is, you know, this series ending is the most absolute train wreck possible. And just with Jesse's character finish, it's not a good place. There is a slight silver linings where I'm free, but that freedom comes at a price. It's gonna be depressing. Oh, yeah, let me update these guys. I haven't told them, but my dad's literally outside right now. I was gonna get out and stop. That's also another reason. Was like, you need to get here. Yeah. Cause like we both need to act like we. Fuck, it's 2 days. We slept over there 2 nights. Mm-hmm. It was. I guess it's just. Jesus Christ! You see that acorn fly at me? What the heck was that? Oh, stop! We're gonna. That's just. At the end of this video, we have Jesse talking to Damien, and it's like, oh shit, okay, I can see where this is going now. Jesse has nothing and nobody in his life besides a fucking styrofoam doll and a camera. Oh lord. We then had a Q&A video. I wanted to bring this one up because Jesse's just fucking taking all his frustrations out on the Juggies, which sets us up for the actual finale of the series in Psycho Kid Flees Country. The real ending, the real cutoff point is like Psycho Dad strips every single thing from Jesse. The one thing, what is the one thing that matters most? It's not the video games. It's the Juggies. And at the very end, Psycho Dad wins because Jesse, you know, drops the camera and says, I become too toxic for even you. Keep it rigid. So we got a little taste of that where Jesse's starting to fucking unleash on the Juggies themselves. Starting to get emotional, guys. That's the end of this episode. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Drop some likes if this is your favorite phase of the Psycho series as well, and you're looking forward to seeing the finale behind the scenes, as well as the pool destruction. We're getting very close to the end, guys. I'm tempted to upload the ending behind the scenes to my main channel. Thinking about the behind the scenes of this shit, it's bringing me back to those days, and it was such a wild ride. Craziness. All right, Jays, love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.